Be sure to tune.
Welcome back, everybody, to the AGDQ 2025 bonus stream. Seriously, can we get a 1 in the chat for Church's beard? That's amazing. He really knows how to do that. Yeah, he knows how to have that beard. Also, yeah, the Castlevania run was pretty awesome too. Hi, everybody. My name is Jiggy. I'm a special events runner here, a showrunner here on GDQ. I do different shows each month, like the Oops All video game title show that we do here on GDQ Hotfix. In fact, this Wednesday we're doing Oops All Farming. I bet you all know what games we're going to be playing. Yes, it will be 8 hours of EXP farming in Final Fantasy 14. I'm sure you're all super excited about that. I'm kidding. But we actually do have two more runs left here on the bonus stream, both played by one runner. So here she is, the host of GDQ Hotfix Hidden Heroes, Anarchy. Anarchy, how are you?
I don't sound great, but do know that I'm feeling great. Hello everybody, my name is Anarchy. Fresh off a great week at AGDQ 2025. That's why I sound like this. I had the time of my life. I was screaming during that finale. It was an amazing event. But, you know, we're here. Not for that. We're here for Wolfenstein 2, the new Colossus, which is an awesome video game. It's one of my favorites. We're going to be doing cutscene skip mod. So this game is great, but it has a lot of cutscenes. There's a lot of story happening. So essentially what we're going to do is there's a mod. It's called Kyb's mod. It does a lot of quality of life things, but in particular, it has this little fast forward thing, and we're just going to fast forward through a bunch of cutscenes. So, yeah. So we are going to go ahead and we're going to load a save. And then as soon as we load the save, time will start. So I'll count it down when it loads. Okay, so we're going to go in 3, 2, 1, go. Okay. So this is Wolfenstein 2. This is not actually the second game that they made, but the third game that Machine Games made in the alternate history, alternate timeline, Wolfenstein sort of games that they've made. This is a direct sequel to Wolfenstein, The New Order. And essentially what we're going to be doing is we are going to be taking back the United States of America, the US of A, from frowning on the Nazis who have kind of taken it over a little bit. So we're going to lock in. BJ here, he's not doing so well. But here we're going to show two aspects. So for cutscene skip, we're going to use both the cutscene fast forward, and we're also going to use a thing called cutscene deletion, which is something I found. So essentially, there are cutscenes in this game that are movie files, and if you delete them, you delete the movie files, they don't play in the game. And there are a couple ones that don't cover uploading, they just play. So like right here, there's supposed to be a cutscene that plays, but if you delete the file, it just doesn't play, and we can get through that sequence just a little bit faster, which is pretty swag, cash money baller. But essentially what we're doing, BJ, as I said, is not doing very well. He pretty much was like dead at the end of the New Order. So it's not doing too hot, but it's all good. Doing some sick tricks in our wheelchair here. Speaking of AGDQ, we're also, gonna do a Hood Classic. Whee! You also might be able to hear it on my keyboard, but we are going to be spamming the sprint button, just because it helps us move a bit faster in the wheelchair if we spam it rather than just, wait for him to, do his animation. I'm also going to do another little fun thing here. Kerblam. Those guys are gone. But we're pretty much going to get to the end of this first sort of introduction to the game, and we'll really get to see the cutscene skip mod in action, which is for a pretty iconic cutscene coming up.
Belt reversed. Up we go.
I'm genuinely interested just to know how much time you save with the cutscene skip mod on. Like,
So I'm unsure what my RTA. Usually we time this game without loads, but the load remover is a little broken at the moment. So I've been running this category RTA. And this game is under 1 hour for the first time ever using this mod, which is amazing. So we're going to see the mod in action. It's going to have this really goofy looking fast forward button on the screen. It's great. There we go. We're going to do 20 times speed and it's going to fast forward through this cutscene. So look up at the sky. We're going to miss out all the action. And we don't have to sit here and, you know, do like iPad baby games, Subway Surfers while we wait for this cutscene to happen.
Okay, but this is kind of sick. Like, this is not just you click the button and it just skips the cutscene. Like, the fast forward is really cool.
Yeah, because this game has a lot of in-game cutscenes, they're not the kind that we can just like, you know, skip forward with. So the alternative solution was to come up with a fast forward button. It's like a TV remote, which is pretty great. So it's great that we can do that. It makes this category in this game, I think, a lot more bearable for a lot of people. There are a lot of people who've been interested in learning this game, but they've kind of been gatekept by the fact that this game has some really long in-game cutscene sequences. In particular, like that one. Usually, that's like a 5-6 minute-ish cutscene that we'd have to sit there, and we did that in like 45 seconds to a minute. So it's kind of saving this game speedrun wise. I'm not even gonna lie with you. Also, this is Caroline, by the way. She was a character from the New Order. And also, I think there was an iteration of her in Return to Castle Wolfenstein? I don't know. One of them. But she's dead now, so rest in peace, Caroline. Alright, but now we're going to do, like, the run, and it's going to be cool now. So, this game has some pretty cool movement. It's not like as cool as if you've seen like Wolfenstein Youngblood movement. That game has some real like movement, but it does. I would say that it looks pretty cool in my opinion. We're gonna try a little optimization here, see if we can get this. Awesome. We just skipped a tiny little section. Doesn't save that much, but it does look really swag. So there we go. Alright, we're gonna do the first out of bounds skip in the run. Also, I need to plug in my headphones, but it's chill. I'm gonna do it and then you'll just see, hopefully, and then I'll explain it. Alright, and that was the Ausmercher out of bounds. So essentially, to clip out of bounds, what you can do is if you crouch on a surface and essentially if you crouch on a surface where there's a low ceiling, BJ's head will clip through the ceiling, and if you jump, you'll be able to get out of bounds and do stuff like that. So it's awesome. I'm going to find the cable for my headphones somewhere. Yeah, we'll look for them momentarily. But that is the Ausmerzer. Now we're gonna do some other cool stuff. I'm trying to think of another sequence that's coming up that is long enough time for me to go get my headphones charger. Yeah.
William, you have to find the transmitter and shut it down, or the depth charges will rupture our hull.
So this is section F. Essentially, the big bad of this game, her name is Frau Engel. And Frau Engel, she's really evil, which we'll see. Or maybe not see, because we're going to skip the cutscenes, actually. But,
we didn't see the entrance door. And with all the things we were worrying about back then...
We're going to do another cool little optimization here.
But now I've re-examined the floor
Swag. We're going to do another one, also. Let's jump up here.
I'll report back as soon as I
Nice.
find it.
So for here, we're going to play most of the level, and then we're going to do cool out of bounds. In the submarine sections, of which there are 2, sometimes the walls just don't have collision, and you can just jump into them and get out of bounds. So we'll see that once, and then we'll see it again afterwards. But it does look, they're very, very easy to do. I actually started learning the any% for this game at, I think it was SGDQ 2024, and I was able to get them like instantaneously. Like it's very easy.
Months ago. They must be stuck.
Caroline, don't think I'm gonna make it. A few more weeks, baby. With your grace.
Thank you, William.
Right. So what we're gonna do?
Losing track of us now.
We're going in the water.
Find your way back to the locker room.
Iron Soul's up here. We're gonna surface, spam spacebar, and just jump through the wall. And then we're gonna teleport.
Anarchy.
Yes.
You're not in the game map right now.
No. Well, no, actually. I'm a
You
little
consider
lost.
this
Actually. I don't-
cheating?
Well, no. Well, no.
Okay. Okay. All right. Chat, is this cheating?
Oh, there
I
we
need
go.
to know.
Okay, we're good. We're good. I did get a little bit lost out of bounds there, I'm not gonna lie. I got the teleport so fast I was like lost.
Well done, Blazkowicz. Come.
Who needs hallways when you can just go around it?
Set.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
There's another cutscene we just deleted there. It just does not play. Looks great. Alright, I think I'm gonna go. We're gonna dash away off screen for 2 seconds after this level's over. But we're gonna do another cool little optimization. We're supposed to go chase this drone, but if we just use our little grenade gun and don't miss, we can just shoot it from there. It makes my life so much easier.
Set's gotta be more careful with his experiments.
Set.
This is a good home for us.
And we're gonna go talk to Anya. Who's a little heartbroken because Caroline, of course, died, even though we sped through it like a cartoon character, which is unfortunate.
Look for her in Caroline's room.
Wyatt. Wyatt is a really hilarious character. This game has like a timeline, branching timeline type thing. Wyatt spends this whole like game tweaking. It's really funny. Let's get your headphone cable here.
Gosh darn it, Hank.
All right. Question for chat. We're waiting for Anarchy to come back. What was...
I don't know where my headphone cable is. I'm gonna be
Oh,
really
no.
honest. I think my headphones are gonna die.
I believe in you. You can find it. I have a question though for chat. I want to know if I accidentally slept for the last week, just was in a coma, just completely asleep, too exhausted to watch AGDQ. What run should I check out?
I know me
gotta know.
personally.
Yeah.
Me personally, Crazy Taxi was just the highlight of the event for me. I was on photography, a volunteer shift for that. It was absolutely amazing. If you haven't watched Crazy Taxi, I really think you should.
It was a really, it was powerful.
Feeling a little lightheaded, Cap. Hey, watch out for the...
Some other good runs. I think Monkey Ball. I think Banana Rumble is what it's called. It's one of them. It was also really, really good. I was on back couch for that. It was amazing. We were very hype about a level called Manhole. We are Manhole enjoyers. It's great. I'm not gonna soft up. Nice. Sometimes you can get stuck there if you miss that jump. It's not great.
Block Dude was one of my favorites. If you missed Block
That
Dude,
was also very good.
go watch it. And if for some reason you also fell asleep during Super Metroid map rando, that I won't spoil it, but it is by far one of the closest races I've seen in a long time. It was crazy. The last like 15 minutes of that run are wacky.
It's nice. Should get to work on it. Okay. Train's got power. Let's find the controls and see if it moves.
Oh, by the way, we're in New York. By the way, we're in like a blasted out. So the premise of the series is that the Nazis have taken over the world, and they did so because they won the nuclear arms race. So essentially, they kind of just blew up the United States in some spots. So we've got like a very Fallout-esque New York here. So there you go. We're gonna go meet up with Grace in her resistance cell in New York. Grace is one of the coolest characters in this game, like ever. She's awesome. Deborah Wilson is an amazing actress.
Look at these stars. Anya, you see this all bright, all knowing? Oh gosh, look. Oh, they're zooming.
Golf with Your Grandmother was incredible.
Wait.
That's also
Did
that's also
so good.
I don't know where. If you are on Fifth Avenue, the state building should be near.
Come to test the old man's metal.
The Oraz race was awesome.
Find a
With
way
the
to
golden
visit
low
the state
tat.
building and make contact with the
That was great.
residents.
Amazing people
Look for
running
Mm-hmm.
that and on the
if
couch.
there's anything.
Oh yeah.
Oh, personal
yeah, yeah.
highlight for me is also COD 4. Love Brian Natta. They're amazing.
Now, COD 4 I
Words on
did
Stream
not
was
get
great.
to watch. So I'm gonna go.
Ooh.
Yeah. I can't wait
You're
to
in
go
for- you're
over
in for
to youtube.com/games done quick to watch all of the VODs that I did miss when I was asleep.
Chat, we're saved. Chat, we are saved. I found the cable. We're saved. We're saved. We're saved. We are saved. We are so back. Okay. It is lock-in time, chat. We are locked in.
Oh, you're in. It's game time.
Okay. It's gamer time. You also might have noticed we're gonna do some upgrades. We're gonna take 4 of the coaster run. We just picked them up.
Get to work on upgrading my weapons.
So we're gonna do that. So essentially, this is just a big arena. We have to kill all the Nazis before we can evacuate Grace and the resistance cell. So, our main weapon now is going to be the assault rifle. It's called the Sturmgewehr. Some Germany sounding. Our main benchmark for these sections is there's going to be, that was awesome. There's going to be the super soldat and the big guys. I don't want that. If you don't take those out, you can kill all of these guys all you want. But if you don't take out the drones, the arenas won't move forward. So what we're looking for is we're looking for these 2 super soldat in the spawn, that one, and there's gonna be one down there. I'm gonna throw 2 grenades at him. Hopefully he'll just die. Question mark?
We love die question mark.
Question mark. I'm not sure that he died. No, he did die. Okay.
Yeah. Didn't die. The
He
question
didn't
mark was
die,
real.
so. Okay. Okay, what we are gonna do is we're gonna quick save. We have to jump into this helicopter.
Come on, everybody's off the roof.
How you gonna do
you
that?
can you can miss. Just so you know, you can miss. Don't ask why I know. Just know that you can miss. Don't ask why I know.
There we go. Yeah, Dr. Dude's Elden Ring was awesome, and I think it's a given, but ZFG with Ocarina of Time was
Absolutely.
just, oh my god. I have not watched a close to 4-hour like run because, you know, low attention span in a long time. I was sucked into that one. Like, I just didn't know what was going on. It was awesome.
That was like a great 3 hours. 3 hours seems like a lot, but like when it's Ocarina of Time and also it's CFG, it's like
It was
like
awesome.
whatever.
The whole couch was crazy. It was really good. You had Vidya James on there, aka Blue Dog Guy. It had it was a good run.
Alright, also we're gonna do another fun out of bounds. It's gonna look really dumb. It's gonna look so stupid. But it's cool, I promise.
Gracefully. It's fitted so tight I struggle to breathe. Get inside, Caroline. You left the vacuum too great to fill.
Yeah, so you just like run into that wall and you can just like flip out of it. It's really funny. But to get back in bounds, we're just gonna grab the switch here.
Are there any non-water out of bounds, or is just everything out of bounds water?
So there's those 2 that are water. There's one earlier that is like regular, and then
Oh,
there's
yeah,
maybe 2 more. We're gonna do one where we like genuinely just skip a whole entire level. It's awesome. We are gonna get this one. Okay, cool. Yes, there's gonna be the bunker out of bounds, and there's also gonna be we're gonna go spoilers, but we're gonna be going to outer space, and we're gonna be skipping part of that as well by going out of bounds.
Turns out the herd I tried to spare was mine, not hers.
Hopefully I should have enough ammo for this chopper. I might have buried it a little bit.
Bird is ready to fly like Grace asked me to.
I didn't. Let's go.
Put everything else.
I'm smart. Okay.
It's true. Scent did evolve from prize wizard into content overlord.
Evolve
Very
like he's a
excited.
Pokemon.
Yeah.
What's up, man?
I'm excited for like Mecha Scent to happen next, you know, at SGDQ.
At the Hotfix table, we were having people draw the mascots. I think someone drew like a mecha early bird. Like
Yeah.
the prevent cancer. That was really awesome.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
Okay, Blazkowicz, look for Papa Joe's All-American Diner. Meet Super Special inside the restaurant.
Okay, so we're coming up on our next fast forward moment. This one is kind of shorter than the other ones, by far, but it's worth it. It's funny. We're gonna have a funny moment at the end.
Papa Joe's All-American.
So we're coming here. It's Super Special, by the way. He's awesome. We're not really gonna get to know him because we're gonna skip like everything that he's in, but it's chill. It's fine. It's whatever.
Hast du heute gelernt, Peter?
I don't know. Stuff?
So we can sit down here.
It's your German, dear. You'll need it.
Please.
Was
Have a seat at the counter.
denn
Be right
du
with you.
Right, and then we're gonna do our wizard power.
Blazkowicz, Special knows you're coming to attack the Overcommando, but he has no
Kerblam. We just hit him in over the head with the bomb, by the way.
You gotta break him the news.
Okay, give me Spark Notes version of what just happened. Why did we hit him in the face other than Nazi?
Yeah, so what's supposed to happen is we're supposed to be undercover right now. BJ's like the most wanted man on the planet, because they've deemed him a terrorist. So he's like in really bad trouble with them. But instead, that guy comes in and if you watch the cutscene, there's like 4 different spots where his face is like plastered in there. You can very obviously tell that BJ's disguise is not working. You're supposed to show him these fake like paper like documents that you have, and then he like obviously does not believe you. But there's a fun little Easter egg where if you hit your melee button, whatever that's bound to, you'll just like whack him upside the head with a bomb. It's great.
See, I'm fading. Without your wings, I would fall.
So what we're coming up on is the Oberkommando. This is we're in Roswell, New Mexico, by the way, and this is like the Nazi basic commands that they have. It's here, and since we're gonna blow it up, this is what we're gonna do. So we are gonna put this dog to sleep. See this guy? I missed apparently. It's still low. We're gonna do wee. Do that. Now we're going for train ride.
All right, we're on the move. Gotta head up front and grab the controls.
You can also animation cancel in this game. It's not. I don't know really what to the extent you can do, but sometimes when you pick up certain like weapons for the first time, like the shotgun and also the hatchet we picked up at the beginning of the game, you can, if you spam the sprint button, we'll see this also at the very end, like it'll be like the second to last thing that we do in the game. You can just spam the sprint button and the animation won't play. And it'll save us some frames, I think. I'm pretty sure. I don't know. So, we're gonna go in here, we're gonna set this thing to super max. And now we're gonna do the hardest skip in the game, in this run. So this is gonna be elevator skip. Hopefully I'm gonna just do it and then be able to explain what it is. It is really, really hard though, and it's very, very finicky. So we'll see. That's not what I meant to do, but it's cool. Oh, I fell. That was unlucky. I quick saved though, so it's still. So we're just gonna have to do the last part of it. I quick saved because I'm smart. I'm really smart. This is gonna be the first try, by the way. This is first try. Actually, I think. Here we go. Okay, so essentially what you're supposed to do, there's this gigantic elevator that comes all the way down. You're supposed to wait for it and then ride it all the way back up. But what you can do is there's these big legs on the elevator, like the railing for it. You can jump under it and then like jury rig your way onto the. You can like jury rig your way onto the elevator platform and then go around it, and it skips you having to ride the elevator back up and waiting for it to come all the way down in the first place. It's very, very hard and very finicky. It's very easy to mess it up at any point in time. Okay. Sometimes you can fall off the map when you're trying to get onto the middle part. Sometimes you miss when you're trying to jump over top of the railing. Sometimes you do like I did and you just miss the other side. It happens to the best of us. But that was pretty good, all things considered. We only had to redo the last part. But now we're coming up to the end.
I was gonna say, I feel like these guys in the mechs would just get tired of wandering around the halls, you know?
Yeah, they're kind of just like there.
Like, your job is wander around the halls in a mech suit all day. That's gotta be like tiring.
So I'm not sure the lore, but they're like science experiments. They're like genetically engineered like dudes.
Oh.
This level, this is I don't even know what the level is actually called, but now this is essentially the best instance of cutscene deletion. We skipped like two cutscenes that are, they kind of just play for the love of the game, and it's easier to just delete them than it is to spam the escape key to skip them, so it saves a little bit of time. Now we're gonna do some cool movement. I messed up a little bit. I don't know why, but that always looks so cool to me. Okay. Also, so what's happening, by the way, is this is BJ's childhood home. This is where he grew up at in Texas. And his dad sucks. His dad is like the worst human being ever, Rip Blaskowitz. And he came here to get a ring for Anya, who's his like boo thing, and he wanted to propose to her. And basically he comes here and he like relives some parts of his life, but we end up skipping a lot of that. But BJ's dad, he has a reward out for him, and he sells him out. So we go in there and kill him, and then oh no, we get captured. Also, this is the longest cutscene like section in the whole game. But the fast forward mod, this is essentially what the fast forward mod is for. This like that takes like seven-ish minutes of cutscene into like 45 seconds. It's like crazy.
Do you call it lost skip?
No, I don't actually. Why would I do that? I'm interested.
Because it was a courtroom.
Oh, true.
Yeah. Skip the law.
It's really funny. So yeah, essentially we're just in like a big arena now. We're in a big arena.
Anarchy. I appreciate you saying that I'm really funny.
No, I meant that it was really funny.
Yes,
No, it was funny. It was funny. I laughed.
Go back to shooting Nazis. It's fine.
Yeah, you can have the floor now. Essentially, we're in a big arena. We're gonna be doing this for the next like 5-ish minutes. So, you have any announcements, anything like that?
Oh yeah. I mean, now I'll talk to chat. Okay, I'll stop making jokes. And I'll talk to chat for a little bit. You know. One thing I will say though, Anarchy. You know, Anarchy, you host a show, and I want to hear about that show later if you don't mind. I want you to tell everybody because it comes back tomorrow. you know, Hidden Heroes is back tomorrow, so they're all gonna see your show tomorrow. But I also am a host of a show here on GDQ Hotfix. But we're looking for new showrunners for 2025. So if you're interested in part-time work with a reoccurring show here on GDQ Hotfix, you can go to gamesdonequick.com/jobs for more information on that. Applications for our upcoming season close today. They close today, January 12th. So if you have an idea, for a show that you want here on GDQ Hotfix and you think you can host it and get paid to do it, you should definitely go over to that application and fill it out. You got to do it tonight though, okay? Don't sleep on it. No dinner break. Go apply. Join the squad, you know? I will also say that the official GDQ Discord, we want you all to join that as well. So you can join the GDQ Discord and add the Hotfix role so you can keep tabs on all of our upcoming shows and events. You can also talk with us, the staff, and yeah, you can just use !Discord in the chat for more info on that. Oh, pretty cool. Pretty cool. Anarchy is just annihilating mecha humans. Yeah. Just
right.
Killing.
There we go. As it turns out, that's not what happened. It was a dream.
Oh my god, it was Mario
this.
2? This game's Mario 2? I can't believe it. I don't know. I don't know how I feel.
Oh, so we just died, by the way. We just died. We're dead now.
Is this also a dream?
Well, no. No, his head is like gone. It's off.
So, credits roll, right?
The game would load. If the game would load. If the game would load. There we go. The game loaded. Yay. So BJ's ahead now.
Holy cow! The god of immortality.
Oh, you really? So that wasn't a dream.
No.
This was not Link's Awakening.
No.
Okay, let's get to work.
Okay. So what happened was BJ got his head cut off. That sucks, but like, it's chillo. Because we got a new body. At some point off screen, Caroline, who died earlier, she picked up a super soldier body for BJ at some point for future use. And here's the future use, I guess.
Thank you.
So
Take back your...
so like we're just like chill now, like it's fine.
I don't need them anymore.
Okay, also we're not gonna soft lock the game, by the way.
I believe in you.
We didn't soft lock the game, chat.
Let's go.
Let's go.
No soft lock hype.
This has only ever happened to me one singular time, but the character there, Sigrun, she really has to go to the bathroom. Not unlike me right now, I do also have to go to the bathroom. But if you interact with that door before you let her like come all the way out of that hallway, sometimes she'll be there still, even after you open the door, which soft locks you because you can't move. So yeah. But we're back in New York now, and we're gonna do probably the coolest of the out of bounds skips. We're gonna skip this entire level, essentially, and it also looks really cool. So we're gonna get into this bunker. We are looking for this dossier. We're trying to go to New Orleans is where we're going, but we need to figure out where the people are. To do that, we need a dossier. But we can just like skip it, low-key. So we're gonna go ahead and I'm just gonna do it and then I'll explain it maybe later.
This doesn't look like a low-key skip. I'm pretty sure this is high-key.
Well, yes. And there we go. We skipped the whole bunker. Yeah, so what you're supposed to run through this whole thing. It's all like a whole thing. But if you do the out of bounds thing where you just clip your head through the ceiling, you can. It's one of the easiest ones, I think, actually. You clip your head through the ceiling. I didn't mean to do that, but chill. You just clip your head through the ceiling. You can just like run out of bounds to the end of the level. Usually that rebreather that we picked up, because there's like, nuclear fallout here, we don't pick that up in any percent in glitchless, because you can just like live and like tank all the damage. I think it's this one. It's that one. But we have to pick it up in any percent when we do the out of bounds, because you need a way to get back in bounds. So when you interact with it, it'll bring you back in bounds, and now we're here. We are gonna. It says that. Not done that. This skip here tends to be the longest load for like no reason. It'll load eventually, I promise.
I believe in the game.
There we go.
There you go. You know what I realized? And I'm just looking to see here. It looks like almost, unless I'm mistaken, and chat correct me, but every game that Machine Games has made includes Nazis as the main antagonist. All four Wolfenstein games, because there's one coming up, or no, it came out last time, and then the brand new Indiana Jones game.
They did work on, I think they worked on Doom 2016, but like that, not like really. So I think you're right, actually.
They co-produced Doom, but like solo production. All of their antagonists. Very cool. Very interesting.
Very, very cool. Very cool.
It clearly is a criteria.
Head for the old American bank building. That's where Horton and his group should be holed up. Find them.
I don't know. That's a question I have for chat too. Have you played the new Indiana Jones game, Anarchy? Have you played it?
I've not played it yet, but the game looks really, really interesting. I do like some Indiana Jones, and I like beating the crap out of Nazis, so that might be in the cards. I also think the run is turning out to be really, really interesting, so that might be on the table for this year.
I have not seen the run yet.
It's very, very interesting.
Yeah. Wow. Because I played it. I played a lot of it, and I haven't finished it yet, so no spoilers, chat. But it's been really fun. They did so far a really good job with it from my perspective.
Sounds like someone is putting up a fight.
We are in New Orleans, by the way. We're losing my voice even more now. Oh my goodness. So this level comes in 3 parts, kind of. So that's Horton, by the way. You can probably hear him. We're gonna shoot these guys. 2 of the big guys are gonna show up. Ouch.
There is, in fact, a side quest where you have to take photos of cats in that game. I did do that.
That's awesome.
I popped off. It was really fun.
You a preacher?
That sounds amazing.
I think this is the 3rd person that has helped the main protagonist up in this game.
For some reason,
we've seen
his upper arm strength is terrible.
Yeah, we've seen 3 different people help the guy off of a ladder, a helicopter, a stoop.
Yeah, BJ is definitely a protagonist of all time. I'll say that. So now we're moving into the second section. It's kind of like a streets phase. We're gonna run through here. We're gonna do some cool little optimizations. We're also gonna run through a little bit of a maze, and we're not gonna get lost. I promise. We won't get lost. Jump up here. And we're also going to do some sprint swimming, which is something that is... I have never done that before. That's awesome. We're going to do some sprint swimming, which is something that's very prevalent in the older two games, the New Order and the Old Blood, where if you just spam the sprint key, you just go faster when you swim. I'm not actually sure that does anything in this game, but I like to do it anyway.
It makes you feel good, you know?
It makes me feel better about it, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
So that's that. We have another section coming up. I think this is the last loading zone before the end. So I think this is section 3 is the last part of New Orleans. You go, wee!
Lakeview District.
Captain, getting swamped here. We're standing on top of the Lakeview apartment building. So many of them. They just keep coming. So many Nazis.
So we are gonna go right, left. An alligator. Oh my goodness. That is so rare. That like never happens. Because we're in the sewers and we're in Louisiana, sometimes the alligators will just jump up and bite at you. That never happens. What a time to get that. There you go. An alligator jump scare.
At first I thought you were being sarcastic, like it's just...
No, I'm being so serious. I'm being so serious.
Like, oh, an alligator, it's...
That literally never happens.
Thick.
So now we just did like a battle walker skip. So when we get this new body, actually, we have more pressing matters. We'll explain it later.
I just can't believe that the ladder was interrupted again.
More pressing matters. So we're on Venus, by the way. There's this whole thing. We're like undercover. We're an actor for this movie that they're making about BJ. Little do they know we're BJ. So we're just gonna let this play out, I guess. If you've never seen this moment before, yeah.
I'm not supposed to remember this shit. I'm gonna write this down.
Yeah.
What the hell did I write?
Jump scare.
You monster! What are you going to do to me? So many
There's also a great moment for cutscene deletion. There's a cutscene that plays in between every single one of these where he like does the most dead line delivery of all time. But yeah, so in this timeline, Hitler's actually still alive. He still leads the Nazi party. I'm gonna fast forward to this because this cutscene is really, really long. But I really suggest that all of you watch Back to Black, which is coming up in under a month now, February 6th through the 9th. I'm going to be running this game. And one incentive that we're going to be having is where you saw Hitler right there. He's on the ground for whatever reason. You can step on him and kill him. So that's going to be an incentive to do that at Back to Black. So I really think you should watch the event anyway. But if you'd like to kill Hitler, that's going to be an incentive. So very glad that I'll be able to do that.
I'm so excited about Back to Black. It's gonna be awesome. And if you all don't know, Back to Black 2025, the upgrade from UBAF will be live February 6th through the 9th here on the Games Done Quick channel. It's gonna be benefiting Race Forward. So catch all the action and support an incredible cause. You can type !BTB in the chat so you can see the full schedule, not just Anarchy's run. And if you want to find out more about the all black speedrunning community, type !BAF. I'm genuinely excited. It's gonna be an awesome show.
The schedule is great. It's amazing. Don't ask why I know this, but it's gamesdonequick.com/schedule/54. I just know that. I know it's a 54. It is 54. So now we're on the surface of Venus, by the way.
Brutal heat.
So in the New Order, you go to the moon, which is obviously like,
Facility.
which is like wild.
Commando.
And I think for this game, they were like, how do we top going to the moon? So now we're on Venus. So it's really, really cool here, actually, but because we kind of don't care that much because we're speedrunners. So we're just going to run past that really big robot. It's supposed to be like this big, like, kind of boss fight thing. But you can just, like, walk past it and do that. We are gearing up to do two things in this level here. We're going to do Venus skip, which is going to be the out of bounds. We're also going to do a battle walker skip, which is essentially they're giant stilts that we got. Oh, I did not mean to pick that up. Or put that down.
That heat again.
Okay. Okay. Doing great so far. You know what, never mind. We're just gonna do it the normal way. You can save a bit of time by parkouring a little bit to get up to where we're gonna get to. But it's gonna be easier if I just do it this way. Here, we're gonna hop up here. And then run up here. Then jump.
I'm burning up.
And then come up here. Then come up here. And one more time. And there we go. We just skipped a whole lot of nonsense. You're supposed to do... Essentially, it's like a big like section to get you used to the upgrades you can get, whether you pick the Battle Walkers or the other two. Essentially, they allow you to take different approaches to the levels. You can either go high, which is what we picked, run through things, or go low, like go stealthy. So, Battle Walkers allows us to skip stuff, so we picked that one. But here we are. This is like the last like major skip that we're gonna do. Hopefully, we'll be able to do this one. This one's kind of the most finicky. We're gonna shoot these guys, and we are going to. There we go. We're not done yet. Or jump on this invisible platform. Oh, I fell off. I fell off. It was okay. Because I made a quick save. Because I knew that was going to happen. We're just going to load it and try again. I'm so smart. I'm smart. I fell off it again. It's very hard to see when it's invisible. So, we'll try a third time. This door is also like moving. There we go. Essentially what we're going to do is we're going to skip an auto-scroller. So essentially you're supposed to have this moment where it's like reminiscent of the beginning of the game when we're in the wheelchair on the conveyor belts. And you're supposed to, you do that again. But if you go out of bounds and you run over top of them, you skip the trigger where you're supposed to like fall down and be like prone. So it skips like a ouch. It skips a pretty decently long like auto-scroller basically.
That view is prettier than a pie supper.
Obviously I was having problems with the clip out of bounds itself earlier, but I did that first try, so it's like chill or whatever.
Welcome to the Oberkommando. Population, shitload of assholes. You got my Odin codes, assholes.
All right, so we are almost done here. On Venus, we're gonna shoot at the scale model of it. Hides in a hidden entrance. We're gonna go down in here. Essentially, we're looking for the security codes to Frau Engel, the big bad, who we haven't even really got to know because we skipped all of the cutscenes with her in it. We need the security codes to her giant scary ship that we're gonna go and like blow up. So that's the second to last major shooter chapter. We're gonna have this this moment here when the game loads. When the game loads. When the game loads. There we go.
There you go.
So it's BJ's birthday. He's like 50 years old. It's BJ's birthday. And you're supposed to have this whole long cutscene. We're gonna wait for the game to load again. It's freaking out a little bit. There we go. We deleted the cutscene that's supposed to play there. He's supposed to have this big, funny cutscene. It's his birthday. They all got like hog wild, literally. They have a pig on the boat, and they start riding the pig. So it's a fun one. But we kind of don't care at the moment because we're speedrunners. So we gotta go find our pal Wyatt. We like also haven't really gotten to know because we also skipped all the cutscenes that he was in, besides the first one. He was upset his mouse friend died. His rattal, you could say.
Press F for rat. F in chat for rat.
See, okay, so speaking of BJ who can't pull himself up for like anything, his pregnant like wife, she's like 9 months pregnant in this game. She just did all that. BJ can't. It's crazy. It's a girl power, really. She's just locked in, I guess. Okay.
There are 3 different Odin control centers on the Ausmerzer. 2 of them controlling the automated defense system. The Hugin control
So essentially, this is a inverse of the first like real chapter that we played in the game when we were on the Ausmerzer. Unfortunately, it's not gonna like seem like it because we like skipped all of it. But this game kind of has a theme a little bit of like deja vu and like seeing things again. You can sort of like feel in it. Frau Engel is an old enemy. She showed up in the New Order, so there's kind of that theme going on. There's kind of that like Thor's theme going on, and we see that in this level. Except we skipped most of the first time we saw it. So there you go. Essentially here you also the idea is to use all the mechanics of the like new like body parts upgrades that you picked up, so you can either did what we just do to like jump up through things, or the ramshackles are also pretty funny. You just sort of like ram your way through like a I don't know which like an offensive lineman. There we go. I was trying to think of like the football word for that. There's a commandant in here somewhere. There he is.
Anarchy, did you get a chance to look at the official AGDQ 2025 merch line from the Yeti?
I sure did. There are a lot of great t-shirts. Me personally, I have I think the Mario one, the one inspired by the Mario with the piano run is amazing. It's a beautiful t-shirt.
It's pretty good. Pretty good. I was not shocked because GDQ always has awesome t-shirts, but there are some really good ones this year. There are some really good ones. The Zelda one is incredible. The Pikmin with the guitar, like, so good. Like it's hard to just pick one this year, you know? It really is. We also have a Hotfix t-shirt on the Yeti. If you scroll down, if you scroll down on the Yeti's website, we have the season 4 Hotfix t-shirt. So if you today's the last day, if I remember correctly, today is the last day that you can get your AGDQ 2025 t-shirts. But if you want to support Hotfix, you should definitely check out that shirt. It's the season 4 t-shirt. It's got all of the season 4 shows on it, including Anarchy's. Yeah, you should definitely pick one up.
I do love a good t-shirt. I love a good t-shirt.
Yeti shirts are nice. They're good. They feel good, you know?
On top of you!
There we go. Alright, so we're gonna go to the second. We're not gonna die, by the way. We're not gonna miss that jump and die. Don't ask why I know that you can do that, but you can do that.
There's another shaft on the other side. You should be able to reach the Munin control center from there. I need you to go there and shut down the starboard defense system. I'll keep making my way to the Odin main control center.
V-A-L.
Okay. Sure, we're gonna leave. We're gonna get out of here. Hopefully we're not gonna get jump scared by a dog.
William, now that the
Oh, I
starboard
ran
defense
past
system
him.
is
Let's
shut
go.
down,
Though I don't know what kind of dog, like robot dogs those are, but they're like terrifying.
I'm outside.
They don't look like the normal dogs. They're really scary.
Lots of activity in this place. Get here as fast as you can.
Must be the Odin main control center. I'm on my way, Anya.
But essentially, we're making our way to the climax of the game. That's not a ladder. This is a ladder. We're making our way to the climax of the game, basically. As you'll see, we're not really gonna have like a big boss fight with Frau Engel, like how we did in the New Order when we fought General Deathshead. Basically, we kind of just have this big fight with these robots, and that sort of serves as like the climax, like final boss fight, kind of. So we're gonna come up here and we're gonna do that. We're gonna fight. There's gonna be 3 waves of these guys, 2 each side. We're just gonna shotgun them to the back and they'll blow up. Do it 2 more times, and then oh, he didn't die. There is a glitch where you can get the last 2. You can get them to sort of spawn earlier than they're supposed to. And like these last 2 rows will spawn at the same time, meaning that that door will open faster. I've only ever had it happen to me 1 time, and I have no idea how to replicate it at all. It saves a lot of time. What is happening to me? It saves a lot of time, but I don't know how to replicate it. So we're just gonna stand by this door. These really 2 big scary robots are gonna come out, but it's okay. We can just walk past them. Also, hi Saf, I love you, you're awesome. Anyway, that's that. We're like 2 minutes from the end of the game. The game's
2
almost
whole
over,
minutes?
chat. Like 2 whole minutes. Maybe even 3 if I suck enough, but it's okay. So, what better way to end the game and to kill the final boss than on national television? So we're gonna do that.
Let's do this.
So we're gonna lock in really quick, and we're gonna
Do
go
it.
get Frau Engel.
Left for your wide shot.
Stop, Gunther.
Last little bit of speed tech that we're gonna do is we're gonna do some animation canceling on this hatchet. It's gonna come up, but if we just press sprint again, it'll go away. It'll look a little goofy, but so yeah, it'll just go away.
Doom is coming.
Right. We're gonna do a little bit of a maze. We're gonna come here. I'll do one more animation cancel. We are coming up on time, by the way. Time is going to be when we smash Frau Engel's face in, basically. So
Scourge of terrorists everywhere. General Engel! Yeah! Yeah!
and time. Hooray!
Hey.
Well, there goes Frau
GG.
Engel. GG's team. That was a pretty good run.
In the chat. Yeah, that was awesome. Thanks so much for showcasing it, Anarchy. That was really, really awesome.
Yeah. I'm not gonna say a whole lot because I'm literally gonna be right back. I have one more run for you. It's a great run. It's very different from this run. If you haven't seen, so very excited to do that. I will say just one more time, please watch Back to Black 2025. Less than a month away. If you enjoyed this run, the same exact category, same game is gonna be Back to Black. It's on the first day. It's at 9 o'clock ish, I think. There's going to be a cool incentive, and I want that incentive to get, like, smashed. So, please watch Back to Black. I'm Anarchy, and you'll literally see me again in, like, 5 minutes. So, bye, team.